Hi guys, welcome to my online classes. We are studying Argentinian samba, folklore dance of Argentina. Today in our class I'm going to give more defined structure of the dance as I promised in the last video. If you remember, I said that samba has a structure, but once you are dancing you are losing the structure because the emotions and feelings and the whole situation that you are currently in influence you a lot. So each samba that you dance will never be the same. But we have to learn, and I am giving you structure today. So I have a couple of things to help us out. I have two little birds sitting on the sides. Please note there is a white bird, there is a black bird. And I have a middle, actually two little birds together. So let's define things. This is called base. This is called base. Each partner's base. So Argentine samba is danced between two people. Each has a house. Base for the white bird, base for the black bird. And there are two parallel lines. So if you draw a line and a line, there are going to be parallel lines facing each other. So then there is a third line, which is here, which is halfway from each base, so it's a middle. Therefore we have three lines: the outer lines, the middle line, base of each partner, and the common base, the shared place. Most of the time two dancers are spent around the middle base. So let's have a review basic steps of samba. I'm just going to remind you that there are two base steps of the samba that you want to know as a beginners. Base step number 1 is a walking. Base step number 2 is a walking with when we pick our toe and tap it on the floor. So our base step number 1 was pretty simple, which is just a walk. So I'm starting from my base, the white bird, and I'm going with my steps. 1 foot at a time. It's called caminata, a simple walk. We started that step in class number 2. If you haven't watched it, please go ahead and review. You can find links on all my tutorials underneath this video in the description box. So I'm just reminding you, when you walk, you place your feet 90-degree angle, like that. Your hips, your torso will face the center, and you just walk. Okay, so we're going to make this step to the music, and I'm going to count 8 counts. To go from my base to my partner's base, I will take 8 counts. Therefore, I'm going to make 7 steps. On the 8th, I will put my feet together. Let's go ahead and see that. I'm starting with my left foot. I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Feet together. That is finished. Let's make it to the music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very nice, you guys. So right away I'm going to tell you something. Here's the line, but I'm not walking in a line. I am walking in a circle. So I'm making from my base to my partner, I'm going in a radius shape, in a oval shape here, 180, and then another 180 here. In the actual dance we're going to use only half a circle. So you go only 180 toward your partner's home. Okay. In the structure, and that element is going to be called media vuelta. So vuelta means circle, a circle, right? When we say vuelta entera, it means 360. You have departed from your home, you did 360 circle and you return to your home. And that element in folkloric dance called vuelta entera. And then you have media vuelta, which is half of this circle, 180, when you departed from your home and you made it to your partner's home base. Okay, so as we go practicing the step, the base step, for our dance structure we will need only media vuelta, half circle. So now I want us to practice the tap step, when we tap with our big toe behind our standing leg. Please go ahead and watch class number 3 where there are detailed explanation on how to make the step. Now I'm just going to make you overview and go ahead of that step and apply it to the music. So we're going to start with the right foot tapping behind our left. Once again, with our right foot tapping behind our left. That is the left. So I tap and go. Tap, ball of the foot, step. Tap, ball of the foot, step. Tap, ball, step. I'm reminding you, you tap, the same leg will step forward, you press your weight on this foot, and then you step with the left. So it's right, right, left. Right, right, left. Right, right, left. Right, right, left. Okay? So now we're going to make it let's practice that step with the music, going around in a vuelta entera 360. and you are going to practice bass step number 1, bass step number 2 with the tap, yes, going 360, just to get used to the future structure, paying attention to the houses, paying attention to the center, just kind of imagine, divide your floor and realize that there are two bases and there is a middle point, which is going to be very important. Plus, please make sure that you are going around, respecting the central line, because two partners departing from the homes are drawing the circle, okay? Are drawing the circle. Okay, so I'm going to be alternating. I will do 360 departing from my base and coming back to my base using step number 1, and then departing from my base and arriving to my base using step number 2 with the music, which is great, percussion, guitar, no lyrics. You will start with the left leg and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, together, and start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, feet together. Now I'm starting the step number 2 with the tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I continue. 8, continue. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice, you guys. Now we're going to use only 180, and remember how it's called? Media volta. So I will depart from my base, I go to my partner's base, and then I will change the step. So my first half will start with step number 1, simple walk, la caminata. And then my next half of the circle, when I'm coming back home, I'm going to use step number 2, a tap step. The count is going to be 7 steps on 8 feet together, and then continuing here for, I believe, will take us 7 counts as well. And let's do that. you guys. That's all for today. Please go ahead and practice and we'll continue our next class. And remember, my name is Kristina Ivanova. I'm teaching online classes on Argentinian Samba, as well I have Chacarera. You can find those on my YouTube channel.